I thought I'd record or try to record a very quick video that looks at what this worksheet is asking you to do. What the worksheet wants you to do is create a linear equation, or rather a linear graph based on these relationships. Picking one from a little bit further down the page, we've got this one, HF equals HF0 plus EVS. This is an equation from quantum physics, but you don't really need to know what it means in order to complete the task. You're trying to get a straight line equation. Straight line equations are always of the form y equals mx plus c. So y is the variable that's on the y-axis, m is the gradient, x is the variable on the x-axis, and c is the y-intercept. Apologies for my handwriting. So the equation we were given in the question is HF equals HF0 plus EVS. HF equals HF0 plus EVS. The equations it wants us to base it on are F and VS. F and VS. So F, we want to get F, so maybe a little bit of mathematics here might not be a bad idea. Let me do this F and VS. So let's divide through by H, and so F equals F0 plus E V subscript S divided by H. Now, can we match this up to the equation that we're given, y equals mx plus c? Well, it's actually slightly the other way around, but we can, because y equals c plus mx. I could have written this the other way around if I wanted. What that means is if y is f, then frequency, and Vs is the x-axis, then we will have a graph. It'll be a straight line graph because it follows the equation, looking, I don't know, something like that. The gradient, m, will be E divided by H. And C, the y-intercept, will be F0. So that graph, if we plot F against Vs, it should give us a straight line. The y-intercept should be F0 and the gradient should be E over H. This thing also wants us to say, okay, how do I calculate H? Well, the gradient equals E divided by H. So, a little bit of mathematics, H, which is what it says we want, equals E, which is a constant, it's the charge on an electron, divided by the gradient. So we have the transform variables, which are actually F and Vs. So actually in this case we're not transforming the variables. We have the slope, E over H, we have the y-intercept, F0, x-intercept is 0, and we have a constant, it gives us H, and the calculation for the constant is E divided by the gradient. Okay, I might do another example, but that's one example.